Hello again, YouTube. This is Roy from RNS Gaming, and I'm here to show anyone that's willing to learn about cubics. I'm gonna show you guys 4 combos. The first one is the first combo is to the top left, and it involves Duza and cubic karma. I'm gonna show you the combo on what happens if you have to go first. If you lose the die roll and your opponent makes you go first once they figure out that you're playing this deck. So I'm going to show you how to utilize Duza going first with Cubic Karma. And then second, I'm going to show you how to utilize Summoner Monk for the Link Climb combo for those that aren't aware of it and that wants to learn it. And that may need to learn it if they choose to desire to play the deck. I'm going to show you guys how to get into Indiora, bust the Gundil, and how to make use of Cubic Ascension. So these are updated combos post Duel Overload. So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it for you guys. So let's say you're playing against an opponent and they make you go first. So the deck is here, and I'm gonna, well, let me take these back out and save these for later. Up there, gonna cut the deck a little bit just to make it real. Well, you know what? I'll show. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave those to the side. Just to make it real. Minus the cards for the other combo. So, this is your starting hand. And we have 3 blank cards. And your opponent makes you go first. So, if you're going first and you're playing cubics, the first thing you want to do while going first is normal summon Duza. And once you normal summon Duza, you're going to activate its effect to send 1 cubic card from your deck to your graveyard. So in this instance, once you have Duza in hand and cubic karma in hand, and his effect is successful without any interruptions, no ash, no hand traps, no anything. The first thing you want to do is search through your deck and send Unification to the grave. And you send Unification to the grave. So once you send Unification to the grave off of Duza's normal summon, the next thing you want to do, here's our hand right here, is activate Cubic Karma, targeting Duza. So Cubic Karma allowed you to target 1 cubic monster you control, except Vijam, the cubic seed. And you send Vijam, the cubic seed, from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. And your monster gains 800 attack for each one that was sent. So essentially, he's going to gain 2400 on top of his 1600, and this is a permanent attack gain. So I normal summon Duza. His effect is good to send 1 cubic cards from my deck to grave. Send Unification. Activate Cubic Karma, targeting Duza. So now I'm going to send my Vijams to the grave. Well, let's check my hand to see if I have one. Don't have one. Here's the current hand. So you go through your deck. So that's 800, well 8. $16 and 2400. So now your monster is basically at 4K. And once you do that, you can also activate his effect so that he could gain 200 attack for every monster in your graveyard with a different name. He's going to gain 200 attack for every monster in your graveyard with a different name. So he'll be at, essentially, he'll be at 4200. So this is going first. So now that that's over with. So let's say you guys are wondering, like, okay, cool, I have a 4K beat stick on the field. What happened if it's my opponent's turn and they destroy my Duza at 4K? Alright, that's good. You want them to destroy your Duza. And some people may be wondering why. I'm going to show you why. So, you end your turn. It's your opponent's turn. They somehow get past Duza. Boom. They destroy Duza. The next thing you're going to do is banish Unification from the graveyard to special summon 1 level 4 or lower cubic monster from your deck from your hand or deck, ignoring summoning conditions. And let me see, so I could put it right here. Let it focus, let it focus. So yes, it states, if a face-up cubic monster is destroyed by battle or leaves the field, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one level 4 or lower cubic monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. And if you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So once they knock off your Duza, you're going to go into your deck. If you don't have it in hand, here's our hand with our 3 blank cards. You're going to special summon me, ideally. You're going to want to either get out. They're over here, I'm sorry. You either want to get out Buster Gundil. Let that focus. Or you want to special summon Indiora. So me, I always go for, this is our hand here, this is the deck here. For me, I'm just going to play it out as if I'm playing at locals. They attack through that. My Unification is good to special summon, no Ash. So I special summon Buster Gundil here. So, again, once they do that, once you special summon your Buster Gundil, waiting on this camera to focus. Okay, cool, that's better. Once they destroy your Duza and you special summon Buster Gundil due to Unification of the Cubic Lord being banished, can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. So he's going to sit on the field for this turn. So let's say they end a turn after that. So here's our hand. We're going to draw. Okay, that's great. So one thing we want to do, we could set Super Poly here. And we're going to say this for later because we want Crimson Nova in hand. So we could just pass with that. So let's say it's our opponent's turn. And again, if they don't know what they're doing playing against this deck, they attack Buster Gundil. Buster Gundil goes to grave. You want that to happen. You want them to destroy this by battle and or card effects. And so long as it hits the grave, its effect can go off. So once he's in the grave, he allowed you to specifically do it's the same thing with Indiora. If this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card by battle or card effect, you can target up to 3 cubic monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them. Then you can add 1 cubic card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So once they destroy Buster Gundil, here's what I'll always do. I special summon my Vijams back from the grave. 1, 2, 3. And once that happens, that also triggers your cubic karma. You could send this to the grave to cut your opponent's life points down in half. But first you have to resolve. Well, yeah, this is a mandatory effect. You get this back from grave. Add that back to your hand. Send this to grave. And you essentially cut your opponent's life points down in half. So let's see. Just so I could show you guys. Cubic karma states. During your opponent's turn, if Vijam the Cubic Seed is special summoned by the effect of a cubic monster, send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, half your opponent's life points. So yes. So that's something that you can do, and you could just add Buster Gundil back from grave to hand. And look, Buster Gundil and Indiora. 1, 2. They both require 3 you have to tribute 3 cubic monsters in order to special summon them. Indiora, he gains 2400, and then when he special summon from your hand, he inflicts 800 damage to your opponent. So I'm just waiting on this to focus so that you guys can see it. Cannot be normal summon / set. Must be special summon from your hand by sending 3 cubic monsters you control to the grave and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If special summon this this way, this card gains 2400 attack. If this card is special summoned from the hand, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. And then it goes into the graveyard effect. So basically, I'm gonna play this out. They do that. They get their life points cut in half. They'll probably end their turn while I have these 4 cards in hand. So let's draw. It's our turn. Well, let's shuffle the deck first, just for test sake. So our turn. We draw, and we have our win condition in our hand. So one thing you want to do: stand by main, reveal 3 cubic cards with different names to your opponent. So you special summon your Crimson Nova. Now, you can special summon either one of these 2. So me, I always go for Buster Gundil. You can go for Indiora if you want. You can burn. Remember, if you meet these requirements, you can burn your opponent for 800. And you can do that on time. So yes, I'm trying to not make this a long video, but I want people to learn this that don't know what it do. So you tribute 1, 2, and 3. And once you special summon Buster Gundil, that way meeting those requirements, he'll gain 3k. He could attack up to 3 times. And then once he's destroyed, you just do the same thing. Target up to 3 cubic monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, and then add 1 cubic card. Yep, 1 cubic card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So this is 3k over here. Could attack twice. If it destroys a monster, it gets to attack again. A 3k beat stick that can attack 3 times. So yes, that's that combo. And you do the same thing. The same thing counts with Indiora. The same combo I just showed you for Buster Gundil counts for Indiora. So now that's the first one. So now I'm going to show you guys the Summoner Monk combo. So bear with me. I don't have a tripod. I'm literally doing this uncut. So let me find it. Just summon a monk in 1 spell. Any spell. Here he is. So summon a monk in any spell. So, and let's shuffle this so we can get our 3 blank cards. 1, 2, and 3. So the 3 blanks are Sekka, Karma. Yeah, okay. So now I'll just leave it face up. So for this combo, you want to normal summon them up. Activate the effect. Now, let's just say everything, no hand traps, this go uninterrupted. You send Foolish Burial of Goods to grave. You special summon. You're gonna special summon Duza. Always Duza. Unless you don't have them. And then once you special summon Duza, you activate Duza's effect. And you can send whatever you want at this given point in time. But in order to do the Link Climb combo, you always want to send Unification. So you send Unification. Other cubic lords. And once that go uninterrupted, let me double check one moment. You could just start your link climb. So 1 and 2. Link 2. Knightmare Cerberus, and when a cubic monster leaves the field. So here's where it goes. Once you get into your link, you could activate Unification. Again, it states, if a face-up cubic monster is destroyed by battle or leaves the field, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 Lord cubic monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, and then it can't be destroyed by battle or card affects this turn. So, cubic monster left the field for a link summon, banish, and you special summon another Duza from your hand and or deck. So, bear with me, I'm trying to get the other 2 just so I could turbo through this for you guys. Okay. So, boom. You special summon Duza. Affected Duza. Send 1 cubic card from deck to grave. We're good. I'm gonna send another Unification. So, link again to link 3. Decode Talker. Once that's done, now that another cubic monster left the field, banish Unification. Special summon Duza. Affected Duza to send 1 cubic card from deck to grave. You're gonna send Unification. And you can stop right there, or you can just keep going. So like for me, I either go for 1, 2. I either go for Topologic Zeroboros, depending on the game state, or Topologic Bomber Dragon. Let's go for Topologic Bomber Dragon. Cubic monster left the field, so banish and special summon. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn, so special summon Indiora. You can destroy all your opponent's monsters in the main monster zone. Your monster won't be destroyed because it's protected by Unification. So essentially, that's that combo. The Link Clan combo, and that varies. So yeah, you guys can experiment with that any way you like. Now, let's say we go first again, and we top deck a Cubic Ascension. So I believe that was 1, 2. How many? Okay. If we don't draw a Cubic Ascension, I'll just pick one out of the deck just to save time. Alright, so let's see our top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we didn't get it. So let's just search our hand. Our ideal hand going first. 1. Just pick any. So long as we have this. So I'll shuffle the deck again and get the other cards. Here's our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is us. Our opponent makes us go first. That's no problem. So the first thing we want to do going first is just set our, we can honestly just, yeah, we could set because we don't want to get OTK'd. Set Cubic Ascension. Alright, just waiting on it to focus. So let's speed this up. So it's our opponent's turn. For purposes. They choose to attack us. We activate Cubic Ascension. Get to special summon 1 Vijam, the Cubic Seed, from our deck. And then during that moment, they have to change their attack target to the Vijam. And then perform damage calculation. So Vijam get special summon from the deck. And then we perform damage calculation. That monster that's attacking has to attack Vijam. And then you can activate Vijam's effect after damage calculation to put a cubic counter on your opponent's monster by putting him in your spell and trap card zone. Remember, Vijam, he can't be destroyed by battle. So yes. And then once your opponent's attack him, put him in your spell and trap card zone, put a cubic counter on your opponent's monster. Monsters with cubic counters cannot attack, and their effects are negated. And they most likely might end, so it's our turn. Draw. Okay. We don't have an optimal hand here. So let's just say our life points are 2k or lower. Our opponent has another monster on board trying to attack us. Our life points are 2k or lower. Put new rule here for that instance. So if our life points are at least 2k or lower, that triggers our we can activate Unification at Cubic Ascension from grave. Waiting on it to focus. Here we go. If your opponent's life points are at least 2k higher than yours, you could banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Vijam, the Cupid seat, from your hand, deck, or grave. Then, if only your opponent controls a monster when this effect was activated, you could special summon up to 2 more Vijams, the Cupid seat. So yeah, they attack, banish this from grave, special summon 1. Let me go through it. Where are you? Yeah, okay. Special summon 1. And then since their life points are higher than ours, at least 2k, we get to special summon another one. And then yeah, so that's one yeah. Excuse me. That's the combo on how to utilize Ascension within the deck. Going first. Trying to see if I forgot anything, but I'll end the video here because I didn't want it to be this long. I'll try to make it shorter next time. But please, if any of you guys have any questions about the deck, let me know and comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Give us your input on the combos, and yeah, any other cards that you may use in a deck too. And yes, this is Roy from RNS Gaming, and I'm out.